Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is episode 2 of our Toys of Christmas Past. And if you've not seen our first video on toys in the 1940s, make sure you check that out. We put that up a few days ago. But this is our second of 7 different videos that we're running between now and Christmas, talking about awesome Christmas toys of the different decades. So, of course, this edition is Christmas Toys 1950s. Unfortunately, kids only had Superman to choose from in the 1950s as far as toys. Comic books, you had Batman, you had Superman, you had Captain America. I mean, you had everybody in the comics, but in the toys, you only had Superman in the 50s. The first Superman toy from the 50s is the Superman tin tank right here from 1951. It's extremely rare, highly sought after for collectors today. But the popularity of Superman in toys was due to this right here, George Reeves, the Superman TV show that came out in 1953. That's what launched all of this Superman merchandise that you see here. The coolest of those pieces, in my opinion, is the Superman muscle building kit. This thing is amazing. Came out around 1953-54. But we have one mint in box, everything's still, in the box, the pulleys, the jump rope, the hand twisters, you have the muscle building pin, and it even comes with like a size chart, a growth chart. You can kind of keep track of how you're building your muscles to be like Superman, which we do have that as part of that. We have the complete set, which is really cool. And then, of course, comic books, great stocking stuffers. I enjoyed getting comics in stocking as a kid. So, here's some 1950 Superman comic books. Probably the most popular toy of the 1950s during the George Reeves era was the Superman playsuit. This is one of the playsuits from the 1950s. They didn't call it a Halloween costume. They called it a playsuit, so you could wear it all year long. So kids were getting these for Christmas, the Superman playsuit. This was in department stores everywhere in the 1950s. So this was probably the most popular Superman item of the 1950s. And of course, the lunchbox. The Superman lunchbox, this is the first ever superhero lunchbox. This came out in 1954, and it's great. It's a beautiful lunchbox. But yeah, there's what it looks like. We do have that. That's kind of the pride, the pride and joy of our lunchbox collection. But yeah, pretty much, if you're a kid and you love superheroes and you wanted toys, Superman was pretty much it in the 1950s. So yeah, stay tuned for our next video that'll be up in a couple of days. 1960s, and now we're going to see some Marvel toys coming in our next episode.